17 best practices for building your list every single day. Now, building a big, responsive list requires you to take the following steps: creating in demand lead magnets, setting up a compelling lead page to persuade people to exchange a good email address for the lead magnet, driving targeted traffic to the lead page, and then, of course, you need to also send high quality emails that build relationships, promote products, and retain subscribers. Now, that's what this guide is all about. So, check out these 17 ideas for building your mailing list. Number one, 15 types of lead magnets. Now, the key to a good lead magnet is to send something that your audience really wants. So, for starters, you'll need to do your research by finding out what they're already buying and consuming. Then, determine what sort of format works best for your lead magnet. Now, here are your top options: ebooks or reports, multi-part e-courses, access to membership site, webinars, videos, audios, software or apps or plugins, templates, checklists, worksheets, cheat sheets, planners or calendars, spreadsheets or calculators, gear list or resource list, and group coaching Q&A. Next, the lead page checklist. Your lead page can make or break your list building campaign. Now, which is why you want to make sure it includes all the essential elements you need to persuade subscribers to join. Note that your lead page doesn't need to be long, just compelling. So use this mini checklist. Now, does your headline present the biggest benefit? Do you present a bulleted list of the other main benefits? Do you offer a strong call to action? Or is your CTA buttons easy to see on the page? Does the page look professional with a good design? Do you have professional graphic for your lead magnet? Does the opt-in form work? Next up, get a feature-rich autoresponder. Now, it's a good idea to get a reliable autoresponder with the features and benefits you'll need to run your mailing list. And you'll want to check if your email service provider has the following features: built-in stats to test and track your campaigns, opt-in form templates, email templates, automation, such as being able to add or remove people from lists depending on some action they take, a reliable uptime, good deliverability rates, good customer service, good reputation. Next up, 6 ways to capture subscribers. Now, the next thing you need to think about is how you'll capture subscribers. You'll want to make a plan for inserting opt-in forms into your websites, including these options. Use a standalone lead page, then drive all your traffic to this page to build your list. Insert a pop-up window or lightbox. This can be set on entry to appear immediately on a time delay or when the person exits. Now insert an exit redirect. And this is where anyone who's trying to exit your page is redirected to an exit offer, in this case, a lead page. Also, embed an opt-in form in your blog sidebar. Now be sure it appears above the fold so it's easily visible. Then embed a form within or at the end of your blog content. For best results, embed the form at the end of highly related blog posts. Now create registration pages. For example, you can create webinar registration page or contest entry page. Number 5, do something every day. Now, if you want to build a big, responsive list, then make a point of doing something every single day to grow your list. For example, take steps every day to drive targeted traffic to your list. Just don't complicate this process though. Instead of trying to do a bunch of things at once, start by picking just one traffic source and one lead magnet to promote. Get that one traffic source working well and then pick a second source. And rinse and repeat, never adding another traffic source until you've mastered the current one and are getting good results. Number 6, offer multiple lead magnets. As you expand your efforts, you're going to want to offer multiple lead magnets. Not only does this help you grow your list more quickly, it also gives you an opportunity to segment your list in a meaningful way. Number 7, create sharp looking lead magnets. As you know, you need to create in demand lead magnets. Beyond that, you also need to present them in a way that makes people really desire them. To that end, you need to do two things. First, create a good cover graphic for the lead magnet. Second, craft a compelling title. Because if you don't have the skills to create stunning graphics, then outsource this task using a site like Upwork.com or even Fiverr.com. For example, here's a boring title: How to Lose Weight. Now, that's not going to really draw people to the lead magnet, is it? It's a descriptive, but it's bland and won't stand out. Now, consider this spiced up title: Fat Busting Phenomena: The Secrets for Burning Fat Fast. Number 8, write for the reader. Now, whether you are crafting your lead page, lead magnet, or emails to your list, be sure you are creating reader oriented writing. This means your writing is focused on the reader and how you can help them versus being oriented towards you, the author. Now, best way to show this is with an example. Now, here's author-oriented writing. I'll teach my best strategies for losing weight. Now, let's rewrite that to make it reader-oriented writing. Here it is. You'll discover the best strategies for losing weight. Now, the key is to create sentences that use words like you and your versus I or me. Number 9, help, don't hype. Your lead page and other materials should focus on how you can help your prospect. Avoid hyped up, aggressive sales messaging or shady psychological sales tricks in order to make the sale. Now, if you focus on helping others, you'll naturally attract and convert your target market. Number 10, use email automation. Now, you can make it easier to run your list by taking advantage of email automation. For example, when someone purchases one of your products, you should be able to automatically add them to your customer list. For example, if you're using a shopping cart, be sure this cart integrates with your email service provider so you can indeed add people to your list in this manner. Which brings us to the next point. Comply with all rules and regulations. Now, before you collect a single email address or send a single email to your list, be sure that you're following all applicable rules and regulations. Specifically, read and follow all the terms and usage policies set out by your email service provider. Now, visit the ftc.gov to learn more about sending commercial emails. These regulations generally apply to you if you live in the United States or send email to people who reside in the United States. Then understand the regulations around the GDPR, General Data Protection Regulation, which is Europe's regulations. These regulations generally apply to you if you live in Europe or send email to people who reside in Europe. You can learn more through this link. Now, when in doubt, seek out an attorney who understands these various protections and can help you comply with them. This includes creating your own terms of service and privacy policy, laying out how you will use your subscribers' information, as well as sending email that's in compliance with applicable laws. Number 12, build your list using word of mouth. Now, one of the warmest types of traffic you can generate is word of mouth traffic, aka referral traffic, viral marketing, and similar. Now, that's because most people tend to tune out anything that looks like an advertisement. But when a friend refers them, they're more open to your offers. As such, you'll want to incorporate word of mouth traffic methods into your overall traffic strategy. For example, create share worthy content and encourage your visitors to share it on social media. Design a referral program where you offer discounts and free products whenever someone refers a friend and that friend joins your list. You may even offer a two-way referral where both the referral and the person making a referral get a freebie or discount. Next, use content marketing. Now, another powerful way to drive targeted traffic to your list is by employing a content marketing strategy. This strategy should include starting up your own blog and then posting fresh content regularly. You may even optimize this content for the search engines in order to attract Google traffic. Another good way to employ content marketing is by guest blogging. You can find targeted blogs in your niche by searching for your niche keywords, for example, gardening, alongside words that will help you uncover blogs that accept guest content, specifically list of blogs that accept guest authors, guest content, guest articles, guest authors, article submission guidelines, click to submit articles, guest author guidelines, and guest author submission. For example, you might search for gardening blogs that accept guest authors. Just be sure to follow the blog's submission guidelines carefully when sending an article or a query. Also, be sure that you only submit to targeted, high quality blogs only. Research each blog thoroughly before you submit anything to it. Now, here's the next idea: drive traffic using paid ads. Another way to drive traffic to your lead page is by purchasing ads. You can purchase them on platforms like Facebook or use Google Ads, as well as purchasing ads on niche sites. Now, in all cases, the key is to start small and scale up if you get a good response. You want to be sure your ads are in front of as targeted of an audience as possible, so use long tail, highly focused keywords on the pay per click platforms. Narrow your audience by demographics and interests on Facebook, and choose only high quality targeted niche sites on which to post your ads. Number 15, leverage other people's traffic. Now, here's another way to get referral traffic that tends to produce really warm, targeted traffic. Get marketing partners and give them some sort of compensation when they send a subscriber your way. Now, one way to do this is to simply do a co promotion. This is where your joint venture partner promotes your lead magnet on their various platforms. And in exchange, you do the same thing for them. Now, if you get several partners, then you'll have a lot of people promoting your lead magnets. Number 16, generate traffic through social media. Another good way to get traffic is indeed by using social media, especially Facebook, to drive traffic to your lead page. Now, as I mentioned earlier, you can use viral marketing to generate traffic, and Facebook is a good place to distribute this content since the platform is built for sharing. Now, here are other ways to drive traffic back to your site: part one of an article on Facebook and then direct people to your lead page to collect part two. You can post that. Now, create a contest and give people extra entries for sharing your lead page with their friends. Now, you can do this using an app like rafflecopter.com, and create a Facebook group and post really good content, and then encourage people to join your list to get your very best content and strategies. And finally, track and test your campaigns. You're wasting your money and or time if you are creating email campaigns that don't really work. That's why you need to test and track your ads and campaigns so you can focus most of your resources on the activities that are delivering the best results for you. For example, if you are using pay-per-click marketing, then you should test and track the following: the keywords you are bidding on to see which ones produce the best response, the actual pay-per-click ad you are using. Tweak it until you get a good click-through rate. And test and track the headline, benefits, and call to action on your lead page. This is just one example. So you learn more about how to test your campaigns and what exactly to test and track in a later guide. Now, in conclusion, there are plenty of steps that go into building a big responsive list. However, as you just discovered, there are two keys to keep in mind. First, take consistent steps every day to grow your list. Now, these steps may seem small in the greater scheme of things, but these small steps add up to big results over time. Second, focus on one thing at a time. Just get one source of traffic up and running before you incorporate another. Now it's your turn. Go ahead and put these strategies to work for you.